Hello, I'm Bella Karibe, visiting the New York area, sharing my talents with you through CultureShare.
I move to the left of the nanny, oh yeah, yo. I move to the right of the nanny, oh yeah, yo. I grab on tight to the nanny, oh yeah, yo. Then I start to walk on the nanny, oh yeah, yo. First I pick the nanny up, then I dust the nanny up. When I blow inside she mouth, nanny start to cough, nanny. If you see me walking up, nanny. See how I'm pumping up, nanny. Make she feel alright. I move to the left of the nanny. Oh, yeah, yo. I move to the right of the
It's that time once again to showcase the art form of calypso and soca music, the sweet Caribbean art form on CultureShare. I am Harold PYSADEE, and it's great once again to keep you company. Today we have another great show lined up for you as we go across the islands bringing you the talents of the Caribbean. We're going to begin with the country of St. Vincent. Now, St. Vincent is known for a lot of soca artists. Immediately, people like Beckett, Winston Soso, and you may remember the mighty Shella will come to mind. But there's one gentleman who goes by the name of Tommy T, who is a seasoned campaigner, never lets up, and ensures we get sweet soca music every year. And he always leaves a lasting impression in the dance hall. This year was no exception. Let's go back a little now and enjoy some of Tommy T. And he says, "You ain't going back day."
You're working for plenty money. You're feeling really happy. All them women running behind you. You think you are the Almighty. This witness I used to give you. You won't get it no more. Well, you ain't going back there. You ain't going back there. You're trying your best to fool me. You think I'm so blind, can't see. When you are home and not working, I'm the one who did this spending. But all my friends, them have told you I am as successful as you. Well, you ain't going back there. You can't come on your knees begging. You ain't going back there. You ain't going back there. Money can't buy you everything. You ain't going back there. Mister, just keep on walking. You ain't going back there. 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 life at every party. You're showing off on everybody. You acting like you don't want me. Since you met me, Joan and Jenny, but you never miss the water until the well run dry. You ain't going back there. You ain't going back there. You can't even pay my rent. You ain't going back there. It's such a free band, man. You ain't going back there. Never make up thy mind. You ain't going back there. 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 All right.
Tommy T on location at Flamingo in Brooklyn with his You Ain't Going Back Day on CultureShare. You know, if you were to talk about Pan-Africanism in music, you can mention such past international groups as Osibisa and Santana, for instance. Well, one Caribbean man that has included a lot of Pan-Africanism in his music is Andre Tanka. He's been around for a number of years. He has even written a score for a movie. Well, he got together with some friends in New York City and did this to Basement Party.
Well, the whole place was a ram up and a cram up with the people till they couldn't hold no more. But still they kept on coming. If you see them squeezing through the door, I check the lady in the kitchen. She got a piece and rice coming up hot, with some big red peppers. Put the Caribbean flavor in the pot to keep the rhythm jamming hot in a basement party in a New York City. Down, shake down. Uptown boogie. Well, let me tell you what's a basement party. The rhythm rocking in a New York City. Down, shake down, oh yeah. Uptown boogie, well. Well, only one thing was missing to make this party complete. Just then I heard a knocking. It was a visit from the police on the beat. They say they just get a complaint from a neighbor on the block, and the music got to turn down real low, or the party gonna stop. Good Lord. I tell you, man, if you want the party to stop, good Lord, I Raise your hand if you see this party can't stop. The party can't stop, no lie. I tell the man if you want the party to stop. The party can't stop, no lie. I raise your hand if you see this party can't stop. Oh Lord. They say they get a big complaint from the neighbor on the block, and the music got to turn down real low, or the party gonna stop. But the jamming builds stronger, and the music stay free. You know the police get a lock inside a rhythm. All night I see them searching for the key to one love. In a basement party, in a New York City, downtown shake down, uptown boogie. Well, let me tell you, was a basement party. The rhythm rocking in a New York City. Downtown shake down, uptown boogie. Well.
Andre Tanka doing his stuff on CultureShare. As usual, we're on the pulse of the Calypso beat, and we'll be right back with a Calypsonian who possesses one of the most powerful voices in the art form.
Joe gets up in army jeans, cause tonight to up for scenes. So she pulls on street back to gear. She go into me G.B.T.V, so they come plan an invasion to create their own atmosphere. The big plot was to invade a party. Right there, the plan is such a dream. To capture the territory, moving to achieve their goal. They had started from bad style when they got there. The soldiers would whine. They singing, no, we ain't going home. We ain't leaving, no, we ain't going home. All we feel we got fat all day. We ain't going home. Fat all night. We ain't going home. Music right. So go tonight. Man, the music just have we tight and ready to match up the tongue and blow up the city. No, we ain't going home. No, we ain't going home. We ain't leaving tonight. Musicians running for cover, the DJ looking for shelter from the women in battle gear. Fetters can't find no place to hide, useless trying to go outside. Party soldiers were everywhere. Almeida took over from the DJ, instructing everyone to stay, to comply with what she said. If you're thinking about going home, leave that feeling out your mind when you get it's gonna whine. They're singing, no, we ain't going home. We ain't leaving, no, we ain't going home. Cause we feel we got fat all night. We ain't going home. Fat all day. We ain't going home. Music right. Down tonight. Man, the music just how we tight and ready to match up the tongue and blow up the city. No, we ain't going home. We ain't leaving, no, we ain't going home. We ain't leaving tonight. Everybody, jump. Now the people realize the invasion was a disguise, just to get them to fed non-stop.
The person who gave this next Calypsonian his name hit the nail right on the head, so to speak. The mighty Power is powerfully built and has a powerful voice. Power still remains one of the driving forces in the Calypso art form. Here he is speaking out against the insensitivity of his countryfolk.
What I want to know, why some Trinidadian hate steel band and calypso. What I want to know, why some Trinidadian hate steel band and calypso. Some of them have no reason. Oh, me lad, oh, they hate the music like poison, and the way you think does make me ball. Some again don't like calypsos at all. You think we could come to the States and say we have oil? You're mad, oh, me lad. Texas have more oil, more than Trinidad. Oh, lad, so why neglect your culture? You're making me feel sad, oh me lad. Calypso and steel band is the culture of Trinidad. Hey, na 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 na. Yeah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I can understand, but every week we sending away delegation to talk about what I know. Tell me why we getting on so. I wouldn't say they're promoting steel band or even sell 2 or 3 Calypsonian. Gone to other country, anything we say, they have twice time more than we. Now you think we could go into Cuba and say we have sugar? You're mad, oh me lad. Cuba have more sugar than Trinidad. Oh lad, so why neglect the culture? Don't make me feel sad, oh me lad. Calypso and steel band is the culture of Trinidad. I really don't like to complain, but I can't understand the way they don't treat some of we Calypsonian. As you make a mistake whatsoever, they want to send you to jail, Don Carrera. Doing that unconsciously, forgetting we does help promote the country. Now you think we could go into England and say we have law? You mad, oh me lad. England have more law, more than Trinidad. Oh lad, so why neglect your culture? You're making me feel sad, oh me lad. Calypso and steel band is the culture of Trinidad. Outside. Oh la 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 la. Oh lad, hey, outside. Too bad.
A die-hard Calypsonian in Power doing Calypso and steel band is the culture of Trinidad. Extemporaneous singing, or extempo, as you may know it, is one of the finer aspects of the Calypso art form. What it means is that the Calypsonian or Calypsonians get on stage and compose their presentations on the spot. Now, extempo singing has become a big thing in Grenada in the recent past, with an annual competition being held. Well, this year, Grenada crowned a new extempo king in Powder. Powder defeated the former monarch Bernstein. Now, after Powder was crowned the extempo king, he was joined on stage by one of the class extempo performers from Trinidad, Gypsy, and they both battled it out.
It look like Eve all over the island. Tonight is total jubilation. Everybody like the way how Powder sing, and it look like they happy the Powder win. I telling you, he not out in mind, but you did a very good job to beat Bernstein. But when you tread in here, please tread carefully. Just remember, don't take heed for me.
Well, Gypsy boy, let me tell you plain. Extempo thing flowing in me brain. I singing that thing from since a small. Tonight I gone to make you ball. Them other fellas that them real sick, and they getting on with stupidness. I tell you boy, I go make you mad. See if you get a plane to go down to Trinidad.
Tell you this, Mr. Powder, stand up on this stage and please tread with care. Cause when you're talking to me, you're talking with fear. What you're telling me about going back Trinidad, Mr. Powder, it look like if you're gone mad. I could live here, I want you to understand. Cause don't you know that I am real part Grenadian.
I'm telling you boy, you're getting on funny. It's just because Trinidad ain't have no damn money. I'm telling you boy, look you making sense. In Grenada all of us does work and US. I'm telling you boy, just put out your dish. We giving you a whole box of saltfish. I'm telling you, and you will feel fine because you getting onion and cider.
Anything you saying about Trinidad is really you need to get the gypsy man. I know nowadays you find it some funny. It is good for you to say we have no money, but to say that I would take it a little further when we lend all to Grenada.
If you get a man, we gon' fix you. Because we know you have your wife's shoe. I'm watching you, man, you want to crow. Play man, let me put you in the choco so. I'm telling you boy, go front of me brain. Go back to Trinidad and sell you old damn cocaine. I'm telling you boy, the thing really hot. If you don't want to go back, we go sell you a spot.
Now listen me, I want you to know that now you are Grenadian king of Extempo, and I find that you song in real kind of vein. What you mean by telling me to sell cocaine? Don't you know it's dangerous for people country? I don't smoke, so why should you say this to me? Oh no, I would like to take this real further. Please don't talk about selling cocaine in Grenada.
I tell you gypsy boy that you is a brute. In Trinidad somebody looking for that suit. In Extempo they say you is a chief, but gypsy boy you look like a plastic thief. I'm looking by you, look you smelling old. That thing you have in your neck is brass, is not gold. I tell you boy, if you have some fear, just be a man and just walk on and
please understand, you are riding high on crowd participation. I'm telling you, I find that you're really good. How you go tell me what I have on my neck's not cool. I'm telling you, I know the way you feel, like you don't know when you see something that is real. Well then I'm telling you, it's a real sad thing. It's a stupidity crong for Extempo King.
Boy, you better leave me alone. In Concord we just throw down some real big stone. I'm telling you boy, I'm telling you again, we could even pelt it and knock you out in the plane. I'm telling you boy, look I respect you, and I don't like the thing that you just do. But Powder, make sure you go lose your life, and when you're dead, Powder going to take away your wife.
Mr. Powder, I don't really want want you to take this thing further. Now you making a threat on the gypsy life. And you tell me if I dead, you will take my wife. Well, everything about to say it is true. What the hell in the world my wife would do with you? This is something that I don't want you to forget. Anytime a wife take you is just as a pet.
My producer called Gentle Ben. He is well known for teething Miss Benjamin Hen. And the cameraman, we just call him Al. The size of his shoes does fit all. Oh yeah, well I try not to think too. Yeah, that's the new Extempo King from Grenada, Powder, teaming up with Gypsy at the finals of the Extempo competition in Grenada. CultureShare on the pulse of the CALYPSO beat, and we'll be back with a fine entertainer from the country of Belize. The art of combining choreography with the singing is always pleasing to the eye, once it's well done, of course. And one lady who does that superbly is Bella Karibe. She's from Belize. She lives in Los Angeles. She came to Brooklyn performing at the Wingate High School grounds and thrilled the audience with her Sugar Plum.
Remember Adam and Eve, she didn't worry about Eve. Adam and Eve, she didn't worry about Eve. Give me apple, it was a nice, nice apple. But when the morning breakfast making her sugar plum, want a sweet, sweet sugar plum. Give him no sugar plum, no give him none. Want a sweet, sweet sugar plum, sweet, sweet. Oh, give him no sugar plum. You listen.
Karibe on CultureShare. Well, Bella took some time off to visit the CultureShare studio, and of course we took the opportunity to have a chat. And I first began by telling her that if I was asked to describe her performance in one word, I will say sassy.
Thanks, Harold. Got any more?
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting.
Witty on stage.
More.
Professional outlook.
More.
Just downright beautiful.
Thanks, Harold.
I looked at you perform and I was so impressed with the professionalism. The dancing well choreographed. Everything synchronized. Something you worked at very hard?
Yes, I have been working at my craft for many years. I'm a perfectionist, and I try to make everything right. And I try to please my audience. The only way you can please your audience is if you explode.
Off camera, you were telling me that you were a choreographer before you were a singer.
Yes. A dancer before I was a choreographer before I became a singer. Gotta pronounce those words right.
Tongue twisters.
Yeah.
But of course, you know, we creep before we
run.
Before we sing and everything, right? Right.
That's right.
You are from Belize and you live in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And like many other Caribbean performers who are domiciled here in the US, what is the response like to your music down in Los Angeles?
It's been great for me. Entering into a new genre as a recording artist, it's been overwhelming. 3 years ago, I released my first single, Bald Head Man, and it was wonderful. It was a top 10 and a top 5 in Belize, playing on the radio stations all day, every day. Quite an experience. Wonderful.
How would you describe your music?
I would describe my music as I would describe America, the melting pot. Los Angeles is the melting pot. Well, let's put it like that. Los Angeles, pot of soup, whatever. Throw some cassava, some whatever. Callaloo, whatever. Mix it all up, and you get something smashing, right? We got salsa, merengue, African rhythm. We got the soca, CALYPSO, and the really strong rhythm in there is the Punta Rock, because that's from my country. The Punta Rock is really the emphasis.
Lewi Punta.
Punta,
yeah,
right.
CALYPSO Rose had a thing in that. Lewi Punta.
Yeah, that's from the Garifuna.
Yeah, but it's so Pan-African. That's what is so vocal about the music.
And it's lively, you know. It's life. When you're on stage performing or just being in a group of people partying, you come to life with those drums, you know.
Let me ask you. Looking at you on stage, something came to my mind when I was looking at that show.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had many complaints that performers whine too much? Do you agree with that statement?
Repeat that for me.
Now, when we say whine, I don't know how you say it in Belize.
Yeah, whine, I understand.
Shake,
the moves,
yeah,
the
pelvic
hips.
girdle, hips.
Exactly.
I've heard people say that there's too much whining in the art form, pertaining to CALYPSO, for instance.
For instance, yeah.
Okay. And your music is similar in certain ways to the soca.
Right.
Right? Because the same way we would jam to the soca, we jam to your music.
Pointer, yeah.
And they say the performers whine too much on stage.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, some people say, oh, it's all part of Africa. If you look at the roots of our people,
right,
we always tend to be very flexible around our midsection.
Exactly. That came from the African tribes, you know. We all start off with the hips, and then we put the upper body, and we were proud people, right, from Africa. And the way we walk with our baskets on our head, we have a certain move, you know. And it's all art. You know, and on stage, if you are a person that you're cultural, it all comes out. So whining to me is a part of the art.
Bella Karibe on CultureShare. When you look at the children performing soca today, one gets the feeling that the art form is in good hands. You'll see what I'm talking about in a few moments.
You better let go me, man, gimme. I hear you take where I go from Jonah. I hear you take where they go from Lona. You even take where Bantu from Sue. Now you want to take where me husband too. Marjorie.
a better woman than you. I can dress up nicer than you. All my friends them tell me it's true. I'm a better woman than you.
The child soca performer Charlene Boudram has been described as innocent but professional in a performance on stage. Well, she graced the stage at the 93 Sunshine Awards and gave us Party Friend.
Wake up everybody, come on everybody, jump up everybody, oh, let me be your party friend. So we gonna misbehave on weekends. Friday, party, Saturday we go party, Sunday we go party, oh, let me be your party friend, friend, friend. So we gonna misbehave on weekends. Bim, bim, bam, bam, bam. When I feel the spree, I need somebody to control me inside the party. Cause the way I like to bet, jumping until I wet. But I need to have a friend to party this weekend. I want to groove in a party with you. Cause when we together, you light up the fire. I want to be a party friend. So we go misbehave on weekends. Friday, party, Saturday we go party, Sunday we go party. Aye, let me be a party friend, friend, friend. So we go misbehave on weekends. Party, party, bim, bim, bam, bam, bam. Long weekend coming, so let's plan something. Where we going and what we wearing? Let's join the posse, down Soca City. Oh, let's go have a ball down in the oval. I want to groove in a party with you. Cause when we're together, you'll change my behavior. I want to be a party friend. So we gonna misbehave on weekends. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Aye, let me be a party friend, friend, friend. So we gonna misbehave on weekends. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? It's heating. Listen, party people, take this little example. It will help you stay away from trouble. When you're having fun and you need to have someone, so you better find a friend to party this weekend. I want to groove in a party with you. Cause when we together, you light up the fire. I want to be a party friend. So we gonna misbehave on weekends. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Aye, let me be a party friend, friend, friend. So we gonna misbehave on weekends. How you feeling? Da-da, da-da. Since we start to groove, my dancing improves. All my fears and doubts remove. No drugs or liquor will change my behavior. And as long as you with me, everything I do, I want to groove in a party with you. Cause when we're together, you change my behavior. I want to be a party friend. So we gonna misbehave on weekends. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Aye, let me be a party friend, friend, friend. Be there. So we gonna misbehave on weekends. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed my performance here tonight. I love you all very much.
Yes, and the soca really is in good hands. Charlene Boudram on CultureShare. And by the way, Charlene is the daughter of Frankie Boudram, well-known businessman and car racer in Trinidad. We're going to feature 4 ladies now who believe that the only way they could make an impact on the CALYPSO business was to come together as one force, and what a sensation they created when they did just that. Of course, we're talking about the United Sisters. Here they are now doing Big Woman Time.
Me hustling to go gym, to walk my body, stretch my body, pay my body. No effort to get slim. With 1, 2, 3, 4.
focus rearrange. Guys going for sight nowadays. Long time slave was in, but now it's a different thing. Come join the thickness break. Thickness, nobody for thickness. They cannot the thickness. Thickness, thickness. They costume little small, but they ain't care at all. They're doing their best, so hell with the rest. It's big woman time. Yeah, hold your waist and wine. It's big woman time. Yeah, activate your spine. It's big woman time. Yeah, jump them from behind. It's big woman time. You sure look fine. Big woman pussy. You know how something real fast. They say, oh God, baby, I could do it, your body. I tell like cool seas we went, we passed. Saying, the Lord is my shepherd, I see where I want. And never hate. So you see, spoiler was right. They take me better to bite. We got to pick and choose. For defense is no problem. We go rescue it on them. Big woman can't get abused. Thickness, girl, it know your love. Thickness, big woman is boss. With the extra meat, we real hard to beat. Thunder when we whine. It's big woman time. We control the party. We go rule the city. It's big woman time. Hold your waist and wine. It's big woman time. Activate your spine. Big woman time. Rock it up from behind. It's big woman time. Ladies, you're looking fine. Good girl style. Special request to all of them skinny girl out there. Here what the marvelous one have to say. Enough respect. A big woman time, big woman time, big woman time to stand up in the night. Tip the woman time, tip the woman time, tip the woman time to stand up in the night. Skinny girl like it could get rough. It's either you get fat or stuff. Something must shake when you pass. That's a compliment you must. Girl, take a walk at all the rhythm, check the small. Walk and shake it up when them a man bout to ball. To impress them, pass beauty and flow. Them pose must go. Bigger than me, thicker than me, harder than me, better than me, sweeter than me, nicer than me. And even a faster than them. Say, wake up, skinny girl, shot call. Big up, big up. All of the woman never big up, big up. All of the woman never big up, big up. All of the woman never big up, big up. Hey, them doctors go start to ball. Hey, girl, you definitely have to cut down ball, you know. Rising on cholesterol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They concerned about me heart, begging we don't get too fat, but they going to be so pleased. I feel they go recommend, try and join the thickness trend. Fat moving with so much cheese. Thickness, a little bit back. Thickness, and we tell me back. Thickness, if your brace is strong, girl you go fall down. 150 or more, looking for sure. With the extra meat, we red hot to be woman time.
United Sisters, Big Woman Time on CultureShare. Drop us a line, tell us what you think of the program. We'd be quite happy to hear from you. That's all we have for you this week. I'll be seeing you right here again next time around. Till then, be good to your neighbor and keep that smile on your face. Bye.
Get behind the truck,
Get busy,
hold on to what you got.
get busy,
Get behind the truck,
get busy.
make it hot.
Hold on,
Hold on. Every time I wake up, I plan to jump up, I feel to wind up and go to But must you don't know what to do, cause they moving through, oh Lord, I'm gonna have to scramble. I plan to drink around, I plan to rock it down, I plan to play a clown when I'm coming down.
coming down, coming down.
When the music play, we gon' break away.
So come down now, we can feel mash it up. Technical make a dance and make a jump and rock up. So come down now, we can feel make it hot. All of the good is put your hand down, jump up. No, get busy.
Get behind the truck.
Get busy.
Hold on to what you got.
Get busy.
Get behind the truck.
Get busy.
Make it hot.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Working week off and working week on, you know the island is going to the recession. But if I'm going to jump on this side, you're gonna see me back. Cause all of you know I'm a party person. The rent is due today, and I'm not fit to pay. That's why the people say, boy, it's easy.
I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it.
I'm trying to ease my mind this year every time. Got me some festival, I'd rather go crazy.
Pony trucker, them just hot as pony trucker. Them just a wine and kick up pony trucker. Them just hot as pony trucker. Select the holler, pull up now.
Get busy,
What it like?
get busy,
Left, right.
get busy,
Just shake it like a kite.
get busy.
Lord, don't bite.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I thought that she would be watching the TV.
I'm taking shit, I'm taking shit, I'm taking shit, I'm taking shit.
She had a bigger plan to do with no tandem. She like she had a plan to do bad with the band.
Now, jump up, put up your hand now. Technique is a combination. Gal, but you want everybody.
The technique is a combination.
Get busy,
Get behind the truck.
get busy,
Hold on to what you got.
get busy,
Get behind the truck.
get busy.
Make it hot.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
My uncle said he never ceased to amaze me. Says he pick up the scene and that she live in Caroni. What she give him to eat, I really don't know. But if it's an emergency, bet your life, and it's on go low. Stop practicing Africa.